Haven't seen it. Okay. Is there anything else that need to be addressed at this meeting?
I can?
Yeah.
The town of Hardinsburg is going to have to start taking the vote, right? Because they're incorporated, what they've done for the town is to basically self-appoint themselves. And so they are actually a taxing unit and have taxed their community without representation. So taxation without representation.
So what are you getting at?
Well, the state's gonna require them to spend out like 10 or 15,000, whatever the magic number was, to
Right.
hold elections next year. And those people don't have the money, the town itself doesn't have the money to cover that. That's a people in need, and it's not just Hardinsburg, it's also Livonia and South Hello and Little York.
Little York.
But our county's in a position where these people are gonna have to come up with money. I mean, like the water thing is a good thing, and it's gonna affect some people. Well, these people are gonna be in a bind because they're gonna have to come up with money to pay for their election cycle thingy. So that's something, can you consider how that works?
When we read the ARP max,
Yes.
plan, we thought about doing that, but when we read it, they're telling us we can't do it. Not with the ARP funds.
Okay, so, I mean, and that's, I just wanted to make sure that it was brought forward. You know, I'm just gonna say this too, that you've got, what was the final number on the fuel tanks?
37,000.
No,
37,000.
37,000,
Yeah.
just, I thought it was like 400,000 for the fuel tanks for the,
406,
Okay, I'm
269,
400.
in six, yeah, okay.
Remember?
406,000.
What I'd like to suggest,
But that was permissible.
right, I know that. What I'm gonna just kind of like wiggle out there, since we're gonna go through the budget hearings, that maybe ask Rocky what it would cost to go ahead and get these people under compliance, and even though it's an extra expense, and a one-year expense, because you've gotten $400,000 to take care of the highway department tanks.
And we're still working on Hardinsburg.
I understand that, but I'm just gonna put it out there,
Hey, I'm with you.
okay?
I can hear you.
Do you know what time frame you're looking at?
To get this all bid out to you. Do you guys meet the 6th of next month of August?
No, I mean,
Well,
Oh,
as far as to do the work,
based on where we'd be at, the thing is with the breakfast project, what's nice about this project, in 3 different locations. The big part of Posey Chapel will be in Phoenix. Down in there, definitely would want to put in the winter time. What I was proposed, one way that I was seeing that we could make this cheaper, that I could go with, that's like whoever we went with, I wanted to do it with smaller crews, instead of them coming in and trying to run 3 crews and bust everything at one time. That was one way I seen how we could bring the price down. I think in the winter time, we could lay the lines, and then we could, once we had the lines laid to the field, farmers come back in the spring. I think realistically 6 months.
okay, I mean, that's what I'm getting at, because everything has to be committed by 24. Everything has to be completed by 26. Everything will be, and you will have to report what percentage you have got done and everything from like that.
Absolutely.
That's what I was wondering. Can you
Yes.
think you can get everything like that?
Yeah, definitely.
If you're in a year and a half, you can easily get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's what we're looking at, because some of them, just 300 feet road wall. That's just one connecting Bex Mill to Kansas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of this we could do, you know, with one way. Just one of the things he had in there, I think one of the expenses was paying for farmers' crops and stuff like that. There's no sense of paying for farmers' crops in the wintertime. We go ahead and dig them in. I mean, there was a lot of things I seen that I know we could really shave off his budget, and that's why.
Yeah, he's a lot of fatty.
Yes, there's ways, a lot of that.
Let's just go back to the next meeting.
Okay,
Got some answers.
yeah.
all right. I want to reinstate that our ARP is not dealing with anything on political account. This is, with money that's been allocated out for the federal government for relief projects. And some of the stipulations in there, even though I don't agree with some ways that money can be used, it is stipulated in the manual. But it does have stipulation of where you will not use that money. So I'm not gonna get in any political debate of an extended conversation that maybe has gone with the commissioners with this committee. Because we're not privileged to know what that conversation was at that time, so I'm not gonna entertain, discussing that anymore.
No, but I did feel that I needed to look at that.
You've spoken peace.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I will entertain a motion to adjourn. Okay, so, second, well, I'll let you do it first, and then I'll let somebody else.
I'll second it.
All right, Sherry, second. It's open for discussion, seeing none. Okay, to vote, all in favor, signify by saying aye. All opposed, same, motion carries. The ARP committee is adjourned.
Rick made a motion.